All right, man. There's got some breaking news that just came in about 10, 15 minutes ago. Julio Jones signs with um, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I even forgot about Julio Jones. He's free agent after 1 year with Tennessee Titans. I think he was injured most of the year, but he is now, uh, he's now with Tom Brady. So Brady got Mike Evans. Brady got Chris Godwin, who is coming off an ACL injury. Um, Guys want to play with him. I believe they got some other receivers over there too, if I'm not mistaken. But check out the NFL playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase change the notifications. We go live or drop video. So they want to make sure what happened next year will never happen again. Where once Antonio Brown left and they lost Godwin, they didn't have enough weapons. I mean, they receiver core. They still got Rashard Perriman, who had a game winning catch last year. They still got young Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller. Um, they got obviously Chris Godwin, comp injury. They got slot receiver from Atlanta, Russell Gage, Mike Evans. So they loaded. They lost Gronk, added Kyle Rudolph, Notre Dame, former Notre Dame tight end. I think he was a tight end with the Jesus Christ with the Minnesota Vikings as well too, and I think he was playing with the Giants. But seven-time Pro Bowler, according to Adam Schefter, wide receiver Julio Jones has signed a 1 year deal with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Per source, the soon-to-be 45-time Brady will now have a chance to throw to 33-year-old Julio Jones. We're on ESPN's NFL Live. So, I mean, like I said before, man, I can't uh I mean, I think it's a good pickup. I think it's a good pickup, bro. High risk, low reward. Uh, so I mean, there you have it, bro. I mean, I'm happy for him, man. I like Tom Brady, man. I remember him at Michigan. If you want to know more about Michigan football, Michigan State football, check out my other channel, North Street Sports Talk. I talk some over there as well too. But yeah, I remember him at Michigan battling with Drew Henson, bro, and Drew Henson was considered at the time, the greatest high school athlete in Michigan history. And time he would get us in the hole, and time would bring us back. It was a lot of disrespect towards Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, Michigan, but you know, Julio been injured quite some time, bro. So Julio been injured quite some time. So to me, it ain't too surprising. It ain't too surprising. He been injured a while, man. So, um, but you mean it is what it is. It's worth a shot. He's a hell of a talent. And what if it was just, he was injured last year? What if it was just oh man, he injured last year, man, and um, this year he might have a revelation, you know. But 33 ain't old, but I'll tell you this, he ain't no spring chicken. He ain't no spring chicken. So, them bigger receivers, the downside to bigger receivers, everybody love the jump ball receivers, big, physical, fast. But the downside to those receivers are, they got a lot of body to hit. And them long limbs, they take a lot of punishment. But like I said before, man, I like it, man. Tampa Bay taking all the right risks. I just hope that Todd Bowles. I don't have nothing against the Bucks. Remember, they used to be in the Lions division back in the day. I just hope Todd Bowles is successful. You know, that's it. I want him to be successful. Always like to see good people, good brothers. Be successful in the league. And like I said before, man, it makes too much sense. Quite frankly, this makes too much sense. Too much. Too much sense, man. You get somebody like him, you like, well, Chris Godwin, he a slot. They won't have him most of next year or some of next year. He in the slot. You know, so then you pick Russell Gage to replace him in the slot. So now you look at the other guys they got out there, and they got a lot of slot guys like you know Scotty Miller, Russell Gage, Chris Godwin. He can play in and out. So they not really, they really not banking on somebody stepping up like Tyler Johnson, which he should step up. Rashad Perriman stepping up. They they betting on multiple options. They betting on multiple options. And that's how you do it. They do not want to go through what they went through last year, and where they run out of weapons in the playoffs. Had Antonio Brown just flew straight, bro, they would have won. But then again, you talk about that backfire, and it did backfire. It backfired on them big time. Because he didn't want to act right. He didn't want to act right, and that's a huge issue. And Julio, guess what? Julio might not act right. He old and injured. He's a humble dude, good team player. Won't be the same thing with Antonio Brown, but availability is the same if you a nutcase or you're not a nutcase. You injury prone. Will Julio be available? And will his role be part-time? Them big receivers take a lot of blows. Calvin Johnson, played through a lot of it. Last year he played 10 games, had 31 sessions, 434, 1 TD. But now in the video, some people might make a case and say that Ryan Tannehill is garbage. I agree. Tom Brady will find the way to get the best out of Julio Jones, but Julio Jones ain't had 1,000-yard season in a couple years, but he's played double-digit games all but 2 years of his career. His third year in the league where he played 5, I forget what his injury is, and his last year in Atlanta where he played 9. So, he played 10 last year. So, I mean, we'll see. A.J. Brown got out of there, and, can Julio have somewhat of a Randy Moss, comeback? He might be one of them dudes right now who may be the leader in the pack for comeback player of the year. It wouldn't surprise me. So, shout out to Julio Jones. Love him. I remember one of the dudes I went to college with. He was on this highlight tape down there in Mobile, Alabama, getting drugged. Man, we used to talk shit about him all the time. He's like, man, you on Julio Jones highlight tape? You know what I'm saying? Getting drugged, bro. But it's Julio Jones. He dragged most of any high school player back then. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel next to the NFL. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the NFL playlist for more videos like this. Make sure you follow me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Anchor, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and NFL show once a week. So on there, exclusively on there. So hopefully you guys, be patient and wait when the season starts, and I'll get it going there. But financially, you can support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal and description. You can check out the link tree. Got all that in there. All my podcasts. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, and all that. So check it out. It's the first in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.